And it was chilly to walk outside this morning.
But no question. I mean, we had temperatures in single digits. Many of our hometowns also were waking up by wind chills well below zero. I think it got as low as like minus 14
Wow.
on the wind chill here. And even though with all the sunshine, it still has been a very, very cold day. But the good news is we plan on improving those temperatures next couple of days. It does come with a price, and that's going to be in the form of some light snowfall. Yeah, that's how it all works. See how things kind of balance out.
Yeah, you gotta have both.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how it works.
Okay, Jenna said it doesn't work. Okay, we're gonna make sure that's all scripted and such. Yeah, all looking good across the board. We're gonna keep our skies nice and clear tonight, but then by tomorrow we start seeing an increase in clouds, and it's gonna be coming from that system that is really pounding the west coast. So it's not only some heavy rains and winds, but some heavy-duty mountain snows as well. And as that continues to take that course to the south, some of the colder air that's already in place, combined with some of that precipitation, that does give us that chance for seeing a little bit of that snow across the area. Look how cold it is as of this hour. Single digits in Dubuque, DeWitt, Clinton, you're at 9 degrees above zero after seeing about, close to 5 inches of snow for your hometowns. And then more lower to middle teens the farther south of the Quad Cities as you go. Just 8 degrees in downtown Davenport, and with that west wind at 15 miles an hour, whew, it feels like 8 degrees below zero. Yeah, all across our hometowns, we're seeing those wind chills right now below zero. Here's our future track, and as we put this in motion, yeah, clouds will be on the increase. But the good news is, yeah, temperatures, they're gonna be back down below zero, I would say, for most of our hometowns, but at least there won't be much as far as any wind, okay? So literally you're talking about those wind chills staying pretty close to the air temperature. As we see right here, numbers are only gonna be dropping around the minus single digits, maybe just a little bit colder to our north. So that's some good news. Now, as we make our way throughout our Friday, clouds will thicken and lower. Here comes that wave coming on in. This is 4:30 in the afternoon. Let's move it all the way to about 7, quickly advancing from west to east. Should be out of here for all of our hometowns by the time we get to about 8 or 8:30. So there'll be kind of a 4 or 5 hour window where we're going to be dropping a little snow. Here's all our models that we see as far as the amount of snowfall we could potentially see. If you average it all out, you're talking about 1.2 inches of snow. And here's kind of the layout that we see across the rest of our hometowns. Not all too much, a little farther north as you go along Highway 20, you may be talking around 2 inches of snow. What's even better, the temperatures. We're turning those winds out of the southeast, so numbers will be making their way from the teens that we had earlier today to more of those mid to upper 20s for highs tomorrow. Now keep in mind, that's the first wave, and given the temperatures, it's going to be more of a wet, compact snow. This is going to be the same thing with the second wave coming in starting Saturday morning. It's going to be really focused in areas, especially near the Quad Cities and points northward, for a little bit of that accumulation. And then just some snow showers scattered about as we head towards Saturday night. And yeah, right now, I think 1 to 2 inches looks very likely. In fact, here is the snow probability for 2 inches or more, and most of that is confined farther to the north. I would say north of Highway 30, that's where we could be seeing 2 inches. Otherwise, the farther south, those chances really begin to dwindle. So once again, on our timeline here, these are the 2 waves that we're looking at. If you put it all together, you're kind of looking at around, on average, I would say about 3 inches before it's all said and done later on Saturday. After that, wow, what a plunge in temperatures that we see, especially when it comes to wind chills. I'll show you that with the 8 and 14-day tracker right after this.
When I started having all these health problems, I was getting harder and harder to do anything and keep a job. I tried doing the claim at first by myself. Yeah, with Mike helping me, it was truly like a friend helping a friend. It was so much easier. Judge, he kept asking me questions and I kept answering them the best I could. The judge starts talking all this, to me, big words, and I didn't know what he was saying. And I looked at Mike and he said, "We won." It was probably one of the happier days in my life.
Here's your 8-day tracker, and you can see as we get to Sunday, numbers may climb as high as 20. That may be earlier in the day, and temperatures are going to plunge. Gusty northwest winds, dropping those temperatures below zero, and likely by Monday morning, we may be talking about wind chills as cold as 20 to 30 degrees below zero. And my goodness, it stays awfully unseasonably cold as we go through pretty much all of next week, with a nice rebound in temperatures likely expected as we head to that following weekend.
Gosh, it just looks so cold looking next week.
This is like not 1 or 2 days. This is like almost
The
a
whole
week.
week. Gotta prepare ourselves.
That's right.
All right, James.